By the end of the first day of the two-day nomination exercise in Wakiso District, 29 of the 48 aspirants who had shown interest in the parliamentary seats had shown up for nominations. But two of the parliamentary hopefuls were sent away after their names were not found on the National Voters Register.
So far we have verified 48 MPs. On the 48 we have so far nominated 30. So we are remaining with about 18. We have candidates who have their papers verified. They qualify to become MPs. They have paid the 3 million shillings, but they are not on the register. And these are Mr. Bukenya David, who is standing in Machindi Sabagaba municipality, and Mr. Muyimba Charles, who is standing in Busiro East.
Some of the notable contenders for the seats include the outspoken Democratic Party member, Medad Lubega Segona, who is seeking a second term as Busiro East Member of Parliament. He will face new entrants into the race like Emmanuel Matovu Magola, the FDC flag bearer, and Mary Sendi of the NRM. Former Vice President Gilbert Bukenya, who had earlier eyed the presidency but abandoned those ambitions, has now retreated to the safety of his Busiro North seat. Professor Bukenya, who has represented the constituency since 1996, will run as an independent. This is because by the time he made a U-turn and returned to the NRM fold, the ruling party had already elected its flag bearer. He will tussle it out with his perennial rival Hussein Bukenya and newcomer Annette Bakunzi Iragaba. FDC spokesperson Ibrahim Semujunganda, who is the incumbent for Chadondo East, moves to the new Kira municipality after his constituency was split into two. Bukenya and Democratic Party's Eddie Awe are some of the key opponents lined up against Semuju. It will be a race of newcomers in Busiro South after the incumbent Joseph Balikudembe Mutebi chose to pursue other interests. Some of the contenders include veteran radio and television journalist Simon Kagwanjala, Ivan Lwanga, and Ronald Mwekambe. NTV spoke to some of the aspirants who gave us a sneak peek into their manifestos on what they plan to do for their constituencies should they win the elections.
Structure development, they don't have roads, poor road network, drainage system, poor drainage systems, they lack health centers, they don't have markets for people to do business. Poverty is too much in the area. The youth are unemployed. Therefore, I have come to develop the area.
There are four functions of Parliament: registration, representation, appropriation, and oversight. That work is traditional. I hear many MPs or aspiring candidates who say, for me, I'm going to do this and that. This work is assigned by the Constitution. I can only pledge to do it better each time I am offered an opportunity.
I'm going to provide money because I don't have it, but I'm going to use my experience for the last 5 years in Parliament to introduce and enhance policies that fight poverty in our households.
It is the process finally to go to the presidential ambition. So this is part of the process. So I'm not at all disturbed.
All the aspirants have to part with a non-refundable fee of 3 million shillings and present signatures of 20 registered voters backing their candidature, as well as one registered voter nominating and another seconding their nomination. Raymond Mujuni for NTV.